problem that's been vexing you, or maybe you've got a decision to make among a lot of choices, or maybe you've got an idea that you need. Don't think of anything too serious. I don't want you to freak out, all right? If you're going to freak out, wait 4 minutes for the next presenter. All right. Now I want you to think about, pull out your device, your favorite device. If it's an iPad or a phone, I'm giving you permission to pull that out. Most presenters actually put them away. Or if you're on the paper-based computer, pull one of those out. And we're going to make a note to our future self. Okay, now imagine yourself that you've got a personal genie, and he's going to solve one problem for you or give you one idea, right? And we're going to ask this genie this one question, and we're going to ask it very carefully because we do not want to ask the wrong question on our one chance. We don't want to ask for something that's negative. We don't ask a negative question like, why won't anybody hire me to do graphic design for them? Or why can't I figure out a rhyme for the end of this lyric? Instead, we want to ask for something positive. We want to ask our brain to solve the problem of how can I get a lot of people to hire me for graphic design? How does this song end? So make sure to phrase that. Now go ahead and start writing that down. Is anybody doing this? Oh, okay, good. 2. All right, finish your notes. 2 of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that away. Just put it away in your purse or turn it off or close the note and forget what we were just talking about. All right, so mental fixation. That's when we have a big problem and we can't lay it down. It happens to us all the time. You get a problem going on, or you need to make a choice out of a lot of different options that you have, and you get fixated on it. You keep going over and over and over it, and you're trying to make a decision, and you keep thinking, if I have more information, I could solve this. It doesn't always happen when we're just trying to solve problems. It can happen when we're just wanting an idea, like how do I finish a song, how do I write a letter to try to get a job. So, this happens to all of us at one time or another, and scientists have used highly sophisticated instruments to image our brain and figure out what's going on during this process, much like that one. Turns out that they can see that we are focused, highly focused in the cognitive areas of our brain while we're doing that, and we are ignoring a big piece of most of our brain. In fact, we're not using a whole lot of our brain when we are fixated on a problem. You would think that if you knew more information, and our brain tells us if we have more information and more options, we can make this decision. It's actually kind of a trick that the brain's playing on us. A lot of times we have plenty of options, and even that's hard to make a decision on, right? Just pick something. I mean, how many kinds of lettuce does this guy need? And I don't think he notices there's more lettuce behind him. So how do we do this? If we know too much, then how do we fix it? Be a better idiot? I don't think so. Okay, we can't forget what we already know. So we could think about this kind of like thought hyperventilation, right? We already know how to deal with hyperventilation. There's techniques for that, and there are techniques to deal with fixation. So when we're hyperventilating, we know that that's a gas mixture problem in our lungs, and that if we breathe into the bag, it'll all settle down, and we'll quit breathing like that. The same thing is true about fixation or thought hyperventilation. So let's change subjects just for a moment. Where do you get your best ideas? Where do you have your eureka moments? Just shout them out. Anybody got any? Shower? Anything else? Running? Car? All right. Well, turns out that those are the top answers. Good guesses. You got a phone around. Shower, sleeping, those are the 2 top answers. Also, walking multiple dogs on a beach. Running from the lady with the multiple dogs, or sort of dancing and drinking while you're vacuuming, I think. Psychologists call this incubation. So while we take our cognitive brain off of the problem so that it's not actively thinking about it, the other parts of the brain are getting a chance to work on it. And so what we want to do is manipulate that. That is manipulable. We can do this on purpose. So all we really got to do is just let it go for a little while. Just got to lay the problem down. So that is incubation, and you can do that on purpose, and it'll work a lot. So when you come back to your problem, whether you've been sleeping or you've been running, voila, you will have a solution. Now, it may appear to you as a hunch or a gut instinct because it's coming from a part of your brain where your emotions come from, and your emotional part of your brain has access to a lot more of the information that you've learned over your lifetime. So it may feel like a gut feel is what we say, right? So go with that gut feel, explore it when you come back. My name's Robert Frantz. I made up that term, creativity scientist. You can say, that's the first time. Most people laugh. Thanks. If you will email me tomorrow, if you actually participated in this experiment, I will tell you how many people this worked for. Thanks.